So since the price of Bitcoin has finally broken above this neckline area, the point 2 from this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern and also the failure swing bottom. Now what to expect next? Will this trend continue towards the next CPI line, the central CPI line which is around 23,000 or also above this 24,700 area, the top CPI line? Is it going to happen? Because if you have been following me for a while, on the 1st of July, I made it very clear, since the price of Bitcoin is heading towards a certain direction without touching any of the CPI line, what usually happens? I was very clear about that. In most of the cases, price gets gravitated towards a CPI line. Doesn't matter if it's the bottom CPI line, central CPI line, or even the top CPI line. But in most of the cases, the CPI lines are going to get tested, and only after that, the price is going to decide which direction. And now if we look at the CPI line, the price did came across this bottom CPI line, and many were also saying, hey Anup, can you please make a tutorial on how to trade using the CPI line, since CPI is a leading indicator? I can do that. If this video is going to get at least 2,500 likes, I'm going to make a separate video explaining about CPI and how to trade using it. But let's reach 2,500 likes first. Now, since the price has already broken above the neckline area, the point 2, and also is above the bottom CPI line, what we want the price of Bitcoin to do today is to remain above this 21,500, 21,600 support line. Because if we do manage to flip this resistance, the neckline area also into support, then according to the 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, according to the failure swing bottom, you can see it is giving us a buying opportunity. And also price finding support above the bottom CPI line could trigger another movement which could bring the price towards the next CPI line, the central CPI line. And this central CPI line is lying around 23,000. And if it's going to be a bullish week, bullish month, then also the 24,700 is on the line. So let's see whether the price of Bitcoin in a daily time frame remains above this resistance line, the 21,500, and flip it into support or not. And beside this example, guys, if you also look at the price action of Bitcoin in a bigger time frame, now you can see this area, the 22,500, the reason why we came across the 22,500 and got a rejection, because we know around that area the 200 weekly SMA was lying around. If you have been following me for a while, we have talked about this moving averages plenty of time, but I have also been very clear. In most of the cases, whenever the price has tested the support around this 200 weekly moving average, because every time whenever we tested the support around this 200 weekly moving average, we had a very nice impulsive movement, right? And in our case, since the price was below it, I made it very clear. If this is going to be a trend continuation here to the downside, first, there is a very high probability that we are going to test the previous temporary support line, because this line, this 200 weekly SMA, the red line, has always been a strong line of support, and we could be getting rejection from the same line. And this is exactly what happened. I mean, the previous temporary support line acted as a resistance around 22,500 area. So this 22,500 here in the upcoming days is definitely going to be one very strong resistance line. But if the price of Bitcoin in a weekly also manages to close the candle above this 200 weekly SMA, then that is going to trigger another bullish movement where we could actually see the price of Bitcoin coming around this 23 and also above 24,000 range. So that's why first we want the daily to close above this 21,500, 21,600, and in a weekly we also want this weekly candle to close above 22,500 area. And beside this example, guys, let's have a quick look at this rising trend line support line, which is also flashing a very interesting scenario. Now, before I switch into other chart, I just want to make you aware we have up to $5,150 crypto exchange bonus available for you in the description down below. PHEMEX is giving around $4,100 bonus after your initial deposit, and BYBIT around $1,050 bonus. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, the link is provided in the description down below, so feel free to check it out. Now let's switch the chart. So since we are already aware about the importance of this rising trend line, because in the past price action, even though this was a downtrend, whenever the price of Bitcoin has showed some impulsive movement, we have always followed the rising trend line, support line. And once the support got broken, you can see after that, we always saw a bigger price retracement. So in our case, if we look at this carefully, we are still following this rising trend line. And also many were saying me, hey Anup, can you please switch the time frame into smaller time frame so that we can get much more idea on what is happening right now? No problem, guys. If we look at this price structure here in a smaller time frame, for example in hourly time frame, so let me show you another very interesting scenario which could be playing out here in the immediate short term. I mean, if you follow this price movement here and add another curve line, you can see the price of Bitcoin is forming this Adam Eve pattern where this line is going to be the line of support. If this is going to play out as an Adam Eve pattern, let me show you with this example here. This is how Adam Eve pattern looks like. So if this is going to be an Adam Eve pattern, then you can see the neckline has already been broken, and now this could be a retest of this previous temporary resistance line, because we know around this 21,500, this line was always a strong line of resistance. Now if we do manage to remain above this 21,500, 21,600, the line which previously acted as resistance is going to act as a support, and that will also trigger another bullish movement here in the price action of Bitcoin. But for all this bullish scenario to play out, please remember, we have to remain above this neckline or the point 2 area, which is around 21,500, because if we are going to fail to find support above this line, then this was just a fake out. Even this Adam Eve pattern, this is going to be a fake out, and price could be getting gravitated towards the rising trend and the lower line area, because we know this lower line here is also acting as one of the strongest line of support. So this line here is not allowed to be broken, because we know breaking this rising trend line will trigger a very bearish scenario in this manner. Let me show you here with the previous examples. You can see breaking the rising trend line support line in the past price action has always led to a bigger price retracement, right? Bigger price retracement. So for now, if that is going to fail to hold the price, then this was just a fake out, right? It's going to be invalid. And also the price of Bitcoin is going to re-enter inside this ascending triangle, where we could be getting gravitated towards the lower line area. And this lower line is definitely going to be one of the strongest support line around 19,000. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button. And also for those individuals watching this for the first time, come on guys, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye-bye.